Hey you guys, it's Cammie and Barbara Joy at Coast DIY Bar, and don't touch the camera when I'm going live. Apparently I started checking messages.
At least it wasn't the battery.
It wasn't the battery. We're still live. So I'm coming to you this Sunday afternoon to show you we have 2 new pour kits. It's been a while since we've introduced a $10 pour kit, and I have 2. Okay, so it's still Pumpkin Palooza, and I'm going to be honest with you, I have more pumpkin projects, so it's likely Pumpkin Palooza will last all the way until I decide that we're not doing it anymore. I have more pumpkin stuff coming, and I couldn't get it all in the 2 weeks. So, more Pumpkin Palooza, one of which is this cute pumpkin. It's about 6 by 7-ish. I mean, it's not small. It's pretty substantial. And then we have a maple leaf. So these are 2 different, hey Idaho, 2 Idahos. So the way that I'm going to show you, this pumpkin is going to be a swipe, and the maple leaf is going to be, well, Barbara Joy, it's going to have to be a swipe unless you'll go get me 2 little cups.
2 little cups?
Yeah. We're going to make this, we want this to be a flip cup, but when I look at the design, my big cup I grabbed won't fit, so we'll get 2 little ones. All right, I'm going to start with the pumpkin. So what I've done is I've grabbed 3 super fall colors. So this is our orange, this is brown, and this is the one that I call butterscotch. I really don't know what color that is, but hey, Barbara. And so I am going to use these 3. First I was going to use white, but then I decided I want to get some brown in it. Thank you, love.
You know, I could have reached right next to you and gotten it.
I could have reached right next to me. We have spent today talking to folks, but also, oh man, we're getting so organized and ready for workshops in September. We've only got this, well, today's our last day before we have September. So we are, honestly, we're just, look, everything in our workshop used to be available to you when you walked in. So you could get your tools. Very often you could get your own supplies. And when we went into the pandemic, we hid all that stuff back so that we'd have room for our takeouts. And now it's a matter of how do we still do takeouts in our workshops? So we're doing a lot of cleaning, a lot of organizing. So it's good for everybody. All right, so what you just saw me do was to take this little container that comes with your kit. It has silicone in it, and very often people are like, there's nothing in there, and I'm like, there's something in there. There just needs to be a drop or 2, but all you're gonna do is you're gonna take one of your popsicle sticks and you just dip it in. I'm gonna go crazy, and I'm gonna put it in all 3 of my colors. I don't need to do that. You can do 1, 2, or 3 colors. And I want you to see, let me see if I can get it up there. Yep. See how little I have in there? I've been using this cup for several videos, so it lasts. And then you're just gonna stir it in really well. Okay, and then what I'm gonna do with the pumpkin swipe is I'm gonna use the lids to lift it up off the table a little bit to do the swipe. And then once I get that done, let's see, there we go, because I want the edges to flow off. Once I get these done and get the whole thing done, I'll probably lift it up on top of one of the cups, okay? Get the sleeves out of the way. Hey, Nikki, happy Sunday. All right, look, it's Deborah Williams is on. Traveling the world in her RV. That's been fun to watch, so super exciting.
That's awesome. You know, she was at Mount Rushmore.
She was been everywhere.
How about that profile for Mount Rushmore?
Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh, Lisa's happy early birthday.
Aww.
She's got a week. Don't jumpstart me there, Lee. She's got a week.
Thank you,
Hey,
Lee.
Amy.
She's
got time.
My birthday.
Caitlin, you about popped off the top of the screen before I saw Caitlin. Okay, so little sneak peek. We're introducing 2 new pour kits for those that have just joined. There are $10 pour kits. What that means when I say they're $10 pour kits, it also means you can get them in a family pack. So any $10 kit can be $10 for 1 or 4 for $30. Okay, so our new fall one.
Such a deal.
Such a deal. Such a deal. Okay, look how big the pumpkin is. So I tried to make him like a beast because it's Pumpkin Palooza.
Yeah.
So you get a little extra pumpkin compared to the rest of the sizes. So we're going to do the pumpkin first.
Because everybody needs a little extra pumpkin.
He does. Yeah. And I got to tell, this is the same pumpkin, one of the pumpkin shapes I've been using with the big long stem. I like it. Okay, let me get us lined up here. Yeah, Caitlin loves the family packs. They're good ones. Mm-hmm. Oh, it's not Barb's birthday today? Not yet, Brenda.
No.
Lee, you've messed us all up.
Yeah.
Not yet. She's got a week. She's got a week.
Labor Day.
Labor Day.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Appropriate, don't you think?
Okay. Pumpkin spice season. Yes. Are they too big for the garland? They're kind of big. So this is my hand. It's kind of beastie, but I gotta be honest, it's big enough that it would like be really cute leaning up on a shelf because it's bigger. You could put a little twine around the stem because it's kind of longer. So I think it's really cute.
Window.
You could hang them in your window. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that'd be really cute. Okay, with a swipe, it's a little bit different. You have a million kids. Swipe is a little bit different. A lot of times if we're doing a flip cup, you pour it in the cup first and then you flip the whole thing and there you go. With a swipe, you're going to pour on first. And the reason I'm going to do a swipe with this one is so we can kind of get the ribs of a pumpkin. If you've been watching our lives, we're very pumpkin educated.
Yes, we are.
As is our viewers. Okay. Notice I'm just going right on. If you just joined, I put silicone in all 3 colors. I'm probably going to have way more paint than I need.
It's okay. More paint is good.
Yeah, I'm going to save it. I'm not even going to use it all. But notice all I'm doing, there's no logic to what I'm doing.
Nope.
Just
There's no
covering it.
logic to anything that we do.
Nope. Well,
Nope.
that's a fact. So...
That's a fact, Jack.
But I am going to try to use my brown strategically. So first I'm going to do a little bit of this yellow. I don't want anything solid. I want it to look like I
You
poured it.
mean Harvest Gold?
Oh, Harvest Gold. That's probably a better color name. Well, that's our stain color too, so that's confusing.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I
Never
say
mind.
butterscotch. I feel like it's like butterscotch.
Butterscotch.
Oh,
No, I'm
that
hungry.
slid right off. Look at that just falling right off. Mm-hmm. And I'm going to do the brown kind of in purposeful streaks. I'm going to do like that. Now, you don't have to do all this when you get yours. You just do you. But I'm trying. I have not done this. The peduncle. Yes.
Yes. Thank you. We're doing
Butterscotch
the
and brown
peduncles.
peduncle
Thank
today.
you. Mhm.
All right.
Those petulant peduncles.
Yes. Okay. And all I'm doing is just reinforcing my lines. It may not look good, so I'll take the hit. Okay.
Life is one grand experiment.
In here
Don't you
it sure
think?
is. Now watch what I'm going to do, because I'm going to take this carefully and I'm going to switch it out for one of these. Oh, that's getting messy.
I suppose you'll want...
Our aprons and takeout time have gotten gross. Okay, I'm just letting this marinate. And what I'm going to do, so when you do a swipe, we use a popsicle. You can use, I've seen people use index cards, wet paper towels, try anything. They're fun. We're going to give you a popsicle. You're not going to scrape it like this because you're not trying to get the paint off. You're trying to break the seal of the paint. You're going to do it flat. That's my tip. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go up this way on the stem, and then I'm going to try to get my ribs. And I think I'm going to do the center first, then come back and do the outside. So I'm doing this like live, first time. So I'm going to go up with the stem. I'm just going to try to break that seal a little bit. There we go.
So you're not going all the way down to the actual
not touching the
pumpkin, you're
wood at
just
all.
Skimming it.
If you touch the wood, you're going to scrape the paint off. Oh, flip-flop zone, that was our virtual. Yes, it was cute. Okay, now what I'm going to do, the problem is I'm going to hit this one at the same time. So I'm going to actually go and do them both. Here we go.
Oh, I think that's going to be really, really cool.
And now I'm going to lefty it, which is going to be bad, but we're going to, I'm very not
okay.
left hand oriented. Here we go.
Oh.
And now I'm going to come back and I'm going to hit this side purposely right where this is to get the little curve at the bottom. That's it.
Ta-da!
And if you sit and let them go longer, they do their bubbly, fun action. I would recommend, this is a good amount of paint on this one. So I'm gonna scrape. Don't flip your pumpkin.
Yeah.
That would
You want to get the drips off so that it lays flat on your wall or wherever you're going to put it. But how
This one turned out cute.
cool beanerinos.
Ready? I'm gonna flip it. 1, 2, boop. Oh. Careful. Now look, you know how when we do the flip cups and we do a little bit of stretching with the cells? You can do that after you swipe. If you want to kind of make them bigger, move them around a little bit.
That turned out uber cool.
Yeah, you can totally do that. Okay.
Are you going to get a little baby pumpkin to dip?
Yes, you do get a baby pumpkin, but I don't have any over here. So all of this you can play with a baby pumpkin. Every time you get a big one in one of these $10 ones, you get a baby to dip. Will you get me a dipper?
Certainly. Because you certainly got some really nice colors.
Yeah, and then I can show you guys how to dip. We're going to get a dipper and show you how that works. And then while I'm doing that, I'll tell you, so let me show you we're going to do the maple leaf next. It's going to be a double flip cup. I'll show you how that works. And then I'm going to do these colors. Gold, copper. These are both metallics. And bright red. They may not be over there right now. Grab me anything.
I think we might need some.
Yeah, grab me anything.
Anything?
Yeah. We could dip a turtle. We could dip a popsicle stick. I could dip a baby. I have a baby leaf. We're in the process of introducing. It's not ready yet, but we're gonna have a fall gnome. Hey, Chris, thank you. The fall gnome's gonna be cute. He's not out there yet. What'd you pick?
Okay, these are made for
She's just running around the shop trying to find something to dip.
just
Okay.
anything to dip.
All right, I'm gonna go. She brought me a tropical leaf, so I'll use that. And when you'll get a pumpkin with your pumpkin. All you're gonna do is find a spot that you like and literally you dip it. And you go really, just dunk, pull it out, and look, it already has really cool cells. And then you
does.
just set it flat and it's gonna do its magic.
Sorry, I couldn't find the.
You're good.
Now I did find. One of these. Is
Ooh,
that
maybe,
really what
yep,
you want?
yep, that's what I want. She found our maple leaf dipper. I swear we're getting organized. It doesn't sound like it, but we are.
Stuff for some reason.
All right, you ready? So now I'm gonna show you how to do the maple leaf. Maple leaf is gonna be a double flip cup. And so you're gonna get these baby cups and they're gonna flip. They're gonna go right like this. You can put them anywhere that they're gonna sit together, okay? And all you're gonna do is layer them. There's no secret, except I do think you should have more than one of each color
silicone
layer.
in?
I did. Oh, I put silicone in the red and the gold. I had to think about that.
So it's red, gold, and copper today.
Red, gold, and copper, and I put the silicone in the red and the gold.
Okay.
And what I'm gonna do is I'm not even gonna make these cups look the same. I kind of want to purposefully make them a little bit different.
Cool. Be a really good little science project when you're talking about trees and teachers are teaching about nature.
Okay, I'm gonna flip one first. And make sure it's in a spot that I know that when I flip it, the paint's not going to just dump on the table. And it's going to stay sealed in between the cup and the leaf. So now you're asking, how do I get that second one on?
Geez, Cammie, how do you get the second one on?
You're going to steal the cardboard off the back of the pad because you forgot to get it. All you need is a little like flat surface, cardboard, cut out the center of a paper plate, anything like that. And you're going to take it,
idea.
flip it onto the cardboard to see it's sealed. And then I'm going to slide it on here without knocking that other cup off, if all goes well. Yeah. Boop. Just like that.
Boop. I love the sound effects.
Boop, boop. So now what's happening with the flip cup is all of the paints are dropping through each other, okay? They're just kind of doing their magic. And what we're gonna do is I'm gonna pull this one out this way, take this one and kind of bring it around this way, and then we move the paint on the top to cover the whole leaf, okay? All right, you ready? See, I'm gonna turn this one so you can see this one first. So it's gonna, because it's so, the shape has indentions in it, a lot of paint's gonna drip, so that's okay.
Lots of little rough edges.
Do you see how I kind of hit?
That little Zorro move there.
Girl got some speed. There we go. And then all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move kind of quick. And I'm just gonna force that paint to cover. And I'll show you what happens if you can't get it to easily flow to the points. That's no big deal. That's easy to fix.
Oh, you'd make Canada proud.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I wasn't even thinking about that. It's just, I'm letting it flow down to that bottom. It's a slow mover today. All right, and then all you're gonna do to get the tips, find a spot that's got a little extra, and you want it to be heavy on your finger. You're not trying to, you're trying to really just scrape a bunch on top. And then I'm gonna come around and I'm gonna get
that leaf, that stem.
right on the stem. And then after you get those tips, I want you to move it just a little bit more, just to make sure it doesn't look like you took your finger and spread a bunch of paint on the corner. That would be the goal.
This one will probably take a little longer to develop because it has so many metallics in it.
Metallics are different. Everything's gonna really form differently. Can you see that little stripe of copper that's popping through there? Everything's gonna do its own thing with time. Here's the other thing. So let's say you get, like, you love this part that has a lot of cells and this little section just didn't sell as much because it's got more copper in it. I've got a bunch of paint right here. Yeah, let me find a popsicle stick that matches.
Okay.
And all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna swipe up some of it. I still have some in my cup. Let me do that. I still have a little bit in my cup from the flip. And you can run a streak right through it. And then do your motion again. You don't want to leave this streak looking like a streak. You want to let it flow. And if you knock off, you get all of those little indentions, they'll come out. All right, you ready? I'm gonna flip it up. Oh, Camilla, thanks, girl.
Check this one out.
Oh, my name is Cammie. My real name is Camille, so we're close. Okay, boop. All right, that's the leaf. I'm gonna set it on top of my copper. And then I'm gonna show you how to dip again. Yep. Little leaf. All you're gonna do is find a spot you love. Like, this looks good. I could take advantage of all the colors now because I've got both of them. I might. I'm gonna go right here because I think there's orange and brown under there. Just push really hard and flip.
Ooh.
And it'll do its things. Hey, Jamie, I do have pumpkins. We've got our real, they're not real, pumpkins. And, oh, grab me. Here's one inside of a net we've been playing with.
Yes.
We had these nets that had our fake driftwood in them, and so we're playing with that. Under the netting is our big pumpkin. Yep. So that one's out there, and then we just introduced these pumpkins. Yes, it is short for May, Mama. There you go. Ooh. This one's still kind of wet. I don't want to flip it too much. Ready?
It is.
Boop.
It is pumpkin palooza.
So I did the pumpkin is going to be a swipe. The maple leaf is a double flip. You're going to get 2 baby cups. Now, you have popsicle sticks. If you want to swipe this, you can. They take about 24 hours to dry, Lee. Now, on these days of like 99% humidity, it might take a little bit longer. But it should, with these, they should be dry in 24 hours. If you do our big ocean pour tray, that's a whole nother ball game. That takes a good week or 2 to dry. That's a different kind of material, a different kind of process. So don't let that throw you. These little ones like this, super simple. I've got a turtle. I'm gonna dip him. We're gonna make him red. Look, cute. I just got to notice that Toby and Kaya just finished their walk.
Aw. Hi, Bones and Belly Rubs.
Bones and Belly Rubs is our dog walkers because we're here at night, and I will get a report that tells me how many times they pooped.
And peed.
And peed.
I use the same dog walker.
And I'm going to get pictures of them and their cheesy faces. Look, you guys have to go look at our story today. That's the last thing we'll talk about, and we're going to let you go. You have to go look at our story today. One of our customers brought her new golden doodle in, a puppy. I have no makeup on right now because it's completely licked off. I was laying in the floor with the puppy.
Yes.
And I posted the most amazing picture of him with our DIY bar.
He is the cutest little baby.
I almost stole him and took him home. He was really cute. All right, so here's a maple leaf finished. I love this one. This is that butterscotch copper and orange. And then this one's still bacon. It's red, copper, and gold. But honestly, do any colors. I mean, that's the fun of the leaves, right?
Yeah.
Because they turn, so you can do any colors. And then here's your big pumpkin. And as soon as he's finished, when does your golden doodle arrive? Look, y'all, I had to call my Aunt in Idaho, and I FaceTimed her because she loves golden doodles. We were just having fun in here earlier. It was a good time. All right, everybody. I'm going to let you go. Today is our Friday, and so we are done for the week. We're going to be here a few more minutes, and then we're going to head out. And we've got tons of new things coming, but these are already in the store. $10. It's the best deal that we've given you since the pandemic, and we'll continue to add new shapes. I mean, I'm feeling like Frankenstein faces are coming. The pumpkin is about 6 by 7, Shannon. It's like, here, ready? Like, that's my hand. So it's a little bigger than the turtle. Just a little bigger than the turtle. They're all about 6 inches-ish, depending on the shape. So, all right, you guys, it was good to see everybody. Thanks for sticking it out. Have a good one. Take care.
Have a great one.
It's almost September, y'all. Bye. How crazy is that?
Yay!
See ya. Take care. Thanks, Nikki.